All I talk about is math. This is a calculus rap, so I'm gonna call this a calc chat. This is the year in review. Everything from limits to L'Hopital's rule. Listen up, cause I'm hustling through, and everything I'm about to say is perfectly true. Chapter 1 is limits and their properties. You can find the limits graphically, numerically, or evaluate them analytically. Limits happen when the graph approaches the same number from the left and the right, but it doesn't always exist, man, it just might. Limits don't exist when it increases or decreases without bound, or if it oscillates around and around. It also doesn't exist when it approaches different numbers from each side, and I'm still speaking the truth, man, I haven't lied. Chapter 2 is all about differentiation. Stick with me so I can help you with your motivation. This is the first time we see a tangent line, what puts worry on a lot of people's mind. But it's not bad, it's just the slope at the graph f equals x equals c, and it's actually kind of that easy. Differentiability implies continuity, but continuity doesn't imply differentiability. You feel me? Oh yeah, the derivative is a limit. Thank you, now I'm finished with it. Chapter 3 is about applications of differentiation, so we're talking about critical numbers and points of inflection. There is so much more for me to mention. This chapter is home to Rolle's theorem, MVT, and limits at infinity, and as we heard, oh no, from Bree. We can use derivative tests to find max and mins, and the concavity test to find points of inflection. This chapter is the best in the nation, and it's also home to optimization. Chapter 4 is integration and the fundamental theorems of calculus. Man, you know that's the best. Integration is the inverse of differentiation, and it's also a summation. Riemann sums are estimating the area, but y'all are smart, so I know that those aren't scaring you. Man, these rhymes are sick like malaria. There's also definite and indefinite and the substitution of you, but now I'm a little confused. I'm gonna finna move on so you all don't snooze. Chapter 5 is transcendental functions and the definition of E. Are you hearing me? It's all about natural log functions and their properties. Then we have those trig functions and there's inverses, and there's no way I can explain those in these verses. Chapter 6 is differential equations and the real life application. That's why I'm rhyming through this calculus, man, I'm so skilled. That's why we have those easy things called slope fields. Chapter 6 is the separation of variables, which in that time can be pretty unbearable. I destroyed the beat and I don't think it's repairable. We got that thing called Euler's method and it's already got that in your head. Chapter 7 is the application of integration. It's all about volume and area. When Gillian sees one of these problems, he screams, let's eat, like we're in the cafeteria. All you gotta memorize is set up to washer and disk, but I know that you already know this. All you need for chapter 8 is improper integrals and L'Hopital's. It's everything in the rap filled with tricks and tips. Here's the last one, burn your ships.